Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to make pro level buttons in Figma. So we're going to create a button that you can fully change and have full control over. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to start off by creating a frame, and it doesn't have to be any kind of frame or any size. You could just go with whatever you want, and I'm going to name it button. So let's zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to create a text layer, and I'm going to call it button, or let's call it label. And I'm going to just uncheck this and then actually check it again, and then hit Control A. And then I'm going to fill it with some random color. Let's go with a blue. And then I'm also going to give it a 99 rounded corner. And I am going to come to Iconify, and I'm just going to take out some random like icons here because this is just for demonstration purpose. It's not anything thoughtful. So let me just pick out a few. Okay, so I have these three icons now ready, and I'm just gonna actually select all three of these and make components. So create multiple components out of these. And then I'm just gonna place one of these. Actually, I'm just gonna hold down Option, put this right here in this instance over here, and actually in this button, not an instance. And then I am gonna actually maybe extend this a little bit, but I'm not gonna extend it. I'm just gonna give it more padding on the sides, you know, so make it a little bit bigger, and you'll know why soon. And then I am gonna so I'll create like three of these. So 24, this is a bit shorter or smaller, and then one more, and I'm gonna give this one 16. Okay, so you can see that, okay, maybe 10. You can see that this is the smallest one, this is a little bit bigger, and okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all three of these, and I'm going to create a component set out of these. So component, we have it right here, and these are our icons. You can rename these, but I'm just going to keep it like this for now. And now I am gonna actually call this one small, call this one medium, and call this one, oops, select it again, call this one large. Okay, so hopefully now if I, oops, sorry, if I select this large one and then I drag this out, I can change this from here, the size of these, to a different size, which is great. But I want to change more things about my button. So first, let's start with changing the label, because right now if I select this, I don't have an option to change the label. So how am I going to do that? Okay, so I'm going to hold down Command Shift, sorry. So select label and hold down Command Shift, and then while you have these three selected, you have this option over here. So this is to create a property for changing the label. So I'm just gonna hit plus here and call this one change label. And I'm gonna keep it at button, or you know, just something random. Label is fine too, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna create this property, and now if I select this button, I have this option over here, and I can literally change it to whatever I want, and it's just gonna change the text over here. But we're not stopping here just now. We are gonna go a step further, and because right now we have two options, so I'm gonna keep it at large. And now I want to create because I have all these set up as components, right? So I want to be able to change the icon right from here. So how should I do that? It's actually kind of easy. So what you have to do is you have to come here and select the box that your icon is contained in, and just keep selecting this box. Hold down Command and Shift. Make sure the box is selected and not the vector inside. Okay, only, because we have to select the whole thing. And once we have all these three selected, we have this little option over here, and it's called Create Instant Swap Property. So I'm gonna come here, and I'll be toggled with this option. So I'm gonna say Change Icon. And I have more options over here, but it's just asking me like which ones should I include. So I can like actually add more, or whatever the case may be. I can select these, or I don't even have to select these, but I will get an option. But I'll just select these and create this property. Okay, let's see now. Now, if I come here, I have this new property called the Change Icon. And I have the three options that I chose. And I can just quickly change these icons. How cool is that, right? Okay, awesome. We have a button, we have three options. We can change the icon, we can change the label, and we can change the size. But actually, we want to do more with this. So what else can we do? We can have an option to hide or remove the icon, because sometimes in the button you don't want the icon to show, you just want the label to show. So we should do it simply by doing what we did with the icon swap property. We have to select the icons again, and in this section over here, in the appearance section, we also have a button over here, and we're gonna click it, and we're gonna create another property. And this one we're gonna call Show Icon. I'm going to keep it at true. And now if I select my button, I have this option that says Show Icon. And if I uncheck it, it hides the icon. That's pretty cool. And the same thing I can do for the text. So I select all the text. I come here to the appearance section, and I can create another property here that says Show Label. All right. And this one, I'm going to keep it at true as well. And now, if I select this, I have 5 options, guys. Like, that is amazing, right? So I have this first one. I can change the small, medium, large. I can change the label to, hey, what's up, for whatever reason. I can change the icon to whatever I want. I can hide the icon, and I can hide the label, and I can hide both. So that's pretty cool, actually, and I think this is a very amazing feature that we have in Figma. And I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but I wanted to show you guys quickly what you can do with this feature. So I hope this video makes sense, and it would be amazing to get your comments and feedback in the comment section. So have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.